Good afternoon, everyone. This is kind of a video that I've been wanting to make for a little while, just on a discussion point. About a year ago, my wife was diagnosed with colon cancer, and she had to ended up having to undergo surgery. They removed about a third of her colon. They thought they got it all, and of course it turns out afterwards that they had. And she's fine now. She went through recovery from the surgery, went through chemotherapy, and it's a success story in the sense that the cancer is gone. She's in remission, which I'm obviously happy about. I guess what the purpose of this video is, it's more to talk about how other people who aren't dealing with the situation deal with what to say and talking to the people that are dealing with it. And the one thing that really kind of bothered me tremendously when I was dealing with the situation and my wife was dealing with her situation is people seem to find it necessary to say something, even though they didn't really have anything positive or constructive to say. There's this perception that if you don't have something to say, you got to say something anyway. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, for a person who's dealing with cancer or any major illness like that, and their families, if you haven't got something positive or constructive to say to that person or to their family members, then please, for their sakes, don't say anything. Just say, I'm sorry about that, or something like that. But please, 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 if you've got stories or you've known of people that have had cancer or other diseases like that, unless it's a positive outcome, like a success story where the person's actually beaten it and gone on to live a healthy and happy life, keep it to yourselves. People who are dealing with cancer and their families do not need to hear horror stories. They do not need to hear about experiences with your family members who didn't make it, who weren't able to fight the cancer and ended up dying or whatever. They don't need to hear that. What they need to hear is stories of hope that will give them hope and make them feel better about their situation. They don't need to hear stories that are going to make them feel worse about their situation. So if you haven't got something that's positive and constructive to say, then please just don't say anything. I know it's uncomfortable, but it's also, you got to realize it's more uncomfortable for us who are dealing with it. It's worse for us than it will ever be for you if you're not dealing with the situation. So we would rather simply say, you know what, if you haven't got a good, hopeful story to say or to tell, just don't say anything. I know it was very, very hard for me when my wife was going through this, and it was even harder for her. And it's still hard for her right now because every time she hears somebody's horror story or somebody not fighting the cancer or, dying of the cancer, it makes her worry. It makes her worry that, her cancer's going to come back. Or maybe they didn't get it all, and it's a constant thing. So, yeah, just before opening your mouths, think about how what you're saying is going to affect that person's well-being and their mental well-being, and just give it some consideration. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I hope this helps some people to make better decisions with regards to what they say and how they say it. Anyway, thanks. Talk to you later.